It's going to be exciting to see this next chapter of the Karate Kid.
Cobra Kai fans and Karate Kid fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how Cobra Kai Season 6 is going to connect to Karate Kid Legends. And I think there was a huge bombshell that completely gave us an understanding of what the connection will be from the behind the scenes video that Sony Pictures posted on their YouTube channel. And we're going to show you some of that footage and analyze the biggest reveal ever. Stay tuned for more here on Cobra Kai Nation for all of the Miyagi-verse and all this coverage we will be having on Karate Kid Legends. Now, the big thing about Karate Kid Legends is that Daniel LaRusso being in the film will obviously mean there's going to be a connection with Mr. Miyagi. And Ralph always makes it clear that anything he does in the Miyagi-verse, especially when Daniel's involved, has to honor Pat Morita and Mr. Miyagi. You can't have Daniel's story without Mr. Miyagi included, even if Pat is no longer with us, and that's been such an important part of Daniel's story in Cobra Kai, and how the creators were able to honor that was fantastic. But at the same time, this Karate Kid movie doesn't include the Cobra Kai creators in an official capacity as they previously have stated, but it's been revealed that Mr. Han had actually known Mr. Miyagi many years ago, as this photo right here reveals that Mr. Miyagi and Mr. Han had once met. Of course, Mr. Han would have been much younger back then, and Miyagi looked very much like himself in the Karate Kid films. We're not exactly sure what year this photo was taken, but we could make a guess that it was before Miyagi had even met Daniel LaRusso. This is probably the only way they were going to bring in Daniel, is to have Mr. Han connected to Miyagi. And that doesn't mean quite literally being family. As Daniel said in the new trailer, that the Han and Miyagi family go back generations, and they've obviously known each other for a very, very long time. And my guess is that Kung Fu and Karate is going to come together in a way that is realistic in real life, which is that Miyagi-Do Karate, which is Okinawan Karate, came from Kung Fu. White Crane Kung Fu, in fact, and that is a known fact. If you really know your martial arts and the history of martial arts, this is exactly how it all began. Because Kung Fu was one of the very first few martial arts to exist, and all Okinawan Karate comes from Kung Fu. And I think that could be the angle that they are going with if they are trying to do more to expand the connection with Miyagi-Do and Kung Fu, or even to give a little bit more to Miyagi-Do's lore in a way that we saw with Cobra Kai being Tang Soo-Do and from Master Kim's style. I would not be surprised if what we see in the film will address this in that manner, and also Daniel learning more about Miyagi because of Mr. Han would also continue servicing Miyagi's character and also Daniel's after the events of Cobra Kai, as this film takes place 3 years after the events of the finale in episode 15 of season 6. So how they go about that is going to be interesting. But the fact Mr. Han knows Mr. Miyagi, but how did they know each other? So they'd known each other, but does that mean Mr. Han's father knew Miyagi's father? And did it keep going like that? Well, we can assume that, especially if Miyagi knew Mr. Han and they're smiling in this photo that Daniel is holding in this scene. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of this connection to Cobra Kai and Karate Kid Legends? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button and subscribe for more here on the channel, and I will see you in the next video.